Sorry guys, I heard my thing when this starts up, it goes beep. It scared the hell out of me. I don't know why, but okay. So yesterday we went over the a devotional conjuration of the witch fire. So today we're going to go back over, well, we're going to start in a new part. So it's all as one. So this is the union with the old one and the spirit world. And if you guys, first, before I start this, if everybody wants to visualize the picture of the Sabbath and the devil, make sure you really understand the quotes, air quotes for devil, not the literal devil. So just imagine that, imagine the fire, imagine everything that would happen at a Sabbath. So this is perfect. Now, I love this. So, alright, now, within our rights, thus far given within this book, I'm taking notes again, and it's going to be the entire book. So the theme of union pervades rites of compact dedication, drawing and raising of the fire of the old one within, and invoking communion at the crossing of the ways. Now all have their heart at the goal of union, so it's just a union, duality of opposites coming together, everyone, everything. Now, within the lore, traditional, and history of witchcraft, however, the old accounts of sexual coupling with the devil represent perhaps the most potent symbolic act of mystical reunion with the witch god, the spirit world, and wild atavism. So the historical records of the witch cult often relate that such unions marked the sealing of the rites of initiation and diabolic compact. A tradition reflected perhaps in the rites of sexual induction, employed within initiatory rites of some contemporary old craft groups. So it's more old. It's not employed right now. I mean, sometimes it is. I'm sure it is, but let's just not go there. That's not a good place we want to go at all. Now, while such acts in history might more popularly be thought of as taking place between female witches and the devil in full masculine manifestation, male witches were also able to enjoin a mystic union with the devil. So for within the mysteries of the Sabbath, we find that the old one is possessed of the ability to manifest in female form. So we have Saint Lucy. Easter eggs, or will preside jointly over the rites of the witches with his female counterpart, the Queen of the Sabbath, or the Queen of Elfheim, with whom male witches enjoin in sexual congress. So again, such lore may be found reflected within the practices of some old craft traditions, where female and male witches undergo sexual induction through the magistra, respectively. So it is also to remember that in sacred transgression of societal normality, same-sex couples are also to be found in the old lore of the witches' Sabbath. And this is older than the Bible, so no matter how aggressively adverse some modern expressions of the craft have been to such things, as with many of the rites and always given within these pages, transgression, inversion, and atavism are old and potent arts of the witch that open the way unto the path of return. So the path of one and mystic reunion. We are reacquainting ourselves with nature, with the gods and goddesses. Alright, so of course transgression is potently enshrined symbolically in the act of union with the devil, who is part man, part beastile, rend betwixt the worlds of man, nature, and spirits. So, therefore, ritual union of the old one is also an embodiment of an immersive union with wild nature and the spirit world itself. So, mystical union with the witch god, the spirit world, and the begetting of spirits is also there to be discerned by the witch's eye in the old lore of diabolic marriages. So, illustrated in the old accounts of the devil appearing before the lone witch in order to take him or her through an impromptu ceremony of marriage, instinctive, whatever, to old witch magic is contact with the spirit world and a working relationship with the familiar spirit, a source of information, an aid to magic, and a provider of counsel and spiritual companionship. More Easter eggs. So, these are the beliefs dearly held by many a traditionally inclined witch, such as the West Country Cunning Man Cecil H. Williamson, who have each had their rites and ways of enjoining with the Old One and the spirit world, many of which involves ordeals of surrender and solitude. So via such rites, the witch becomes the living vessel of spirit forces and enwrapped in the loving potency of the Old One himself. So, I thought that was really, really interesting. Just really thought it was interesting. And then we have next the rite of union, which is actually you becoming the living vessel, which is, I mean, incredible. Incredible. I mean, just, you can see the Sabbath, the witch's Sabbath, the picture, the old picture. It makes sense. It all makes sense now. The old picture of it looking evil, all the negative associations and connotations that we have with that kind of artwork, and people depict it with, real devil worship. They think it's actual devil worship. No. It's symbolic. So it's actually pretty interesting. It's pretty a plethora of information. So, and then I found one really cool thing in there. So it's for us to decide, to discern with the eye. Okay. The spirits. Okay, now, this has nothing to do with the Bible because it's all made up and whatever. So the Bible does say, though, that we have the power to discern between spirits. What did that just say? What did I just read? Exactly. So, if you really, really dig deep into the Bible, which I'm not going to do again because I do not want to become depressed, and I don't want to, I just don't want to be depressed again for, a good couple of months. Because when I did do that, comparison between, God versus Lucifer, who is who, when you switch the roles, it makes more sense because it's true. I think it's true anyway, and a lot of other people do too. But, it doesn't matter. My opinion, it does not matter. But it's the historical stuff that does matter. And the fact that we don't actually worship the devil, though. But, again, we have that in the Bible that does say it is for us to discern. So I think it's pretty interesting. Very interesting. So, what do you guys think? Have you guys experienced any kind of induction within any kind of craft circles anywhere, ever, at all? I have never experienced that, ever. I did have a very good friend that I no longer talk to, who I think we actually dated. I don't know if we did or not. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. A long time ago. Not that long ago. It was a really long time ago. Yeah, it was. But yeah, we did the fivefold kiss. It was different. It was really different. Really, really, really different. So I don't even know how to explain it, but it was a very sexual act. So yeah, it was a really different kind of thing. I can't explain it, but it was. So take that as you will. But alright, guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. This is a good time now. All the old paintings, all that old good stuff, the old witch imagery with the Sabbath and the Sabbatic goat. Pretty amazing. So, again, save Sabrina. Let's save Sabrina. Netflix, you have been bad, and I want you to go and I want you to take a break, Netflix, and think about what you've done. How cruel it is to end Sabrina. Why? Why are we ending it? It's perfect. It's got a storyline. It's got a good plot. Everything makes sense. Riverdale sucks. Riverdale is staying on. Why? It sucks. It really honestly sucks. Why not continue with Sabrina Part 5? It's perfect. People love it. You can relate to it. There's, LGBTQ, support. There is support, feminism, for the right things. So it's very political. She's a very political little witch, and I love it. And I don't understand why Netflix is taking it away. What buttons did Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, push? Did they cross a boundary? I doubt it. Netflix probably just thought, okay, well, we're just going to get rid of this because, you know, people like it and love it, so. But again, yeah, petitions are going around, a lot of them. One petition has like, I don't know, 28 million or 1,000 signatures. Mine has like 6. I was like, yay, 6 signatures, and then I looked at the other one and I was like, oh my god, I'm more proud of you. So yes, sign that petition, sign mine, create your own, and let's save Sabrina. Seriously. Because I don't, you know, I want you to see, you know, I want to know more about Auntie Hilda, her background, her mom and dad, her secret recipes, when her mom thought her dad was having an affair, her cake, her truth cake. What about her background? What about Sabrina's background? I mean, as a little girl, growing up with the aunts. There's too much left. So, part 4 better be really good, like 2 hours each, 1 episode. Or they better just continue it, because a lot of people are pissed. And I am like the first one to really get really seriously mad. So, I'm just going to stop here, because this is just, I'm going to get really upset, so. But that's the lesser of our problems in the world is Sabrina, but still, come on, let's sign petitions and get it going and save it. So, alright guys, I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, all my love, all the way from Venus, all the way back down. I love you all very much. And remember, sign those petitions. It is very worth it. Look at Lucifer, saved season 5, season 6 now. See? Look what we can all do. Everybody has one voice. Pitch in. I love you guys.